Okay. Um, Hi everyone. Good evening to all. Excuse me with my camera actually because I'm not keeping well. I'm sick actually. So I'll be speaking with my picture DP on it. So hi
Never mind,
everyone.
sir.
Yeah. Uh, so on behalf of JCI Vasco, I would like to welcome you all. I hereby call to order this training session on do's and don'ts of social media by provisional zone trainer of JCI India Zone 11, JCJ HGF Pranita Dekni ma'am, to order at 5:02 p.m. I would request everyone to invoke the JCI Kirit. I would request everyone to mute yourself. Let us invoke it by ourselves, within yourself. I will be just repeating the JCI Kirit, okay? So we believe that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life, that the brother of man transcends the sovereignty of nation, that economic justice can best be won by free man to free enterprise, that government should be of laws rather than of men, that earth's great treasure lies in human personality, and service to humanity is the best work of life. Thank you so much. On behalf of JCI Vasco, I would like to welcome all my members, all the zone members, IPs, ATPs, sir, all the other LO members for this training seminar by our provisional zone trainer, JC HF Pranita Dekne ma'am, on do's and don'ts of social media. To begin with, I would request our junior JC chairperson, junior JC Sahil Avasti, to introduce today's trainer to our members. Yes,
Thank you,
Sahil.
sir, for the opportunity. This young personality completed her BA in chemistry from Dempe College of Arts and Science, Miramar. The passion of becoming a teacher took her to pursue B.Ed at Nirmala's Institute of Education, Altin. Her major subjects for teaching at school levels are science and mathematics. She is a poet too. Her nature of making friends got her to the wonderful organization of JCI in 2021. Since then, she has displayed continuous growth and learned a lot through her JCI career. She served as the LO secretary in the year 2022. She completed her speechcraft in the year 2022, currently holding a post of director training in JCI MAPSA. She strongly believes in dream high, aim higher, and achieve highest. Let's put our hands together and welcome our provisional zone trainer, JC SGF Pranita Dekne ma'am. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Sahil, for the wonderful introduction.
Thank you, Sahil. We again welcome ma'am for today's seminar, today's session, online session on do's and don'ts of social media. Uh, Without wasting much time, I would hand over the floor to Pranita ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, President, sir. Am I audible to everybody? Yes? My voice is clear, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll be sharing my screen now. Okay. Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So today I'm going to give you a session on do's and don'ts of social media. As you all know, friends, we use social media very often, right? Don't we? We use
Yes,
social
ma'am.
media very often. It could be Facebook, it could be Instagram, it could be Snapchat, and etc. So while using these social medias, what are the things we need to keep it in mind? Okay, what are the do's and don'ts, advantages and disadvantages of social media? We are going to see this today in the entire session. So here we go. What is social media? What is social media? Can anybody type in the chat box, and tell me what you understand? How will you define social media? Anybody in the chat box? Anything you understand, or if you want to unmute yourself, can define what is social media. You often use it, right? Yes, somebody has said. What do you understand? How will you define social media? Anybody? In one sentence? Very good. Yes, making new friends. It's the medium of making new friends, Nehal says. Sahil says connecting to people in all over the world. Yes, very correct, Sahil. We have a good connect through the social media. It could be Facebook, it could be Instagram, it could be anything, etc. that we have. So, what is basically a social media? Social media refers to digital platforms. Okay, social media, it refers to digital platforms and online communication tools that allow individuals, businesses, and organizations to create, share, and interact with connect, interact with content and connect with others on the internet. Okay, interact with content and connect with others on the internet. That is what is social media. Basically, in short, if I want to say what is social media is, Sahil has given me the answer, as Snehal has given me the answer. It's basically the connection. You connect with the different people all over the world. It may not be in related to Goa, it could be India, anywhere in the world. If you are here, if you're able to connect with your friend who is in abroad, that is only possible because of social media. My next screen visible. Next slide. Is my next slide visible?
Yes,
President
visible.
sir? Yes. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now
Yes,
I have
ma'am.
some general questions to you all. Do you use social media while talking with people? I want answers from you in the chat box. Do you use social media while talking with people? I want answers in the chat box. Yes, of course we use it. No, Ishan sir says no. All right. Next question. Is my next question visible?
No, not yet.
Yeah, some issue here. And I'll just stop the slide share again. So, now is it visible?
Yes.
Yes,
Wait a
ma'am.
minute. All right. How often do you visit social media? How often do you visit social media? Come on, tell me. I know you must be visiting very often, but a day, how many times you serve? Very often. Yes. Sahil says very often. Yes. We do visit social media very often. Once a week. Somebody said once a week. All right. Ishan sir says once a week. Fine. What about others? How often do you visit social media? Every day. Yes, every day. Very correct. Okay, so this answer will differ from person to person. Yes? All right. Now, problem I'm facing here. Now, can you see my screen, right? All right. Next one.
You.
All right. What is social media? Social media refers to the channel of interaction. It is nothing but channel of interaction among people in which they create, share, and shuffle different types of information and ideas in a diverse world of virtual communities and social networks. That is what is called as social media. So how will you define social media is? It refers to the channel of interactions among people in which they create, share, and shuffle different types of information and ideas in a diverse world of virtual communities and social networks. Now, as you all know, friends, social media, how its influence is there, India has 700 million active internet users, okay, as of 2023. 700 million active users. We use various types of, platforms like WhatsApp, don't we? We use WhatsApp, Facebook, YouTube. So we have WhatsApp users, 400 million users, whereas Facebook, we have 280 million users. Likewise, as you all know, YouTube, we use YouTube a quite number of times, and you must be having your own YouTube channels as well. Now, among this, how many of y'all have your own YouTube channel? Can you write in the chat box your own YouTube channel wherein you put your own video? Yeah, that is trending now, isn't it? How many of you have a YouTube channel, your own YouTube channel? Can
We
write
have
in the
of
chat.
our LO, that is JCI Vasco YouTube channel.
Yeah, JCI Vasco. And also, personal also you must be having, isn't it? Even I have my YouTube channel wherein I put my, all poems, okay, in the form of a video so that I get many views, likes, and as well as that video is being shared and it is shared worldwide, isn't it? So that is the benefit we have of the social media. TikTok users, we have 120 million. FB Messenger, it is 112 million. And Instagram, 69 million users. They use Instagram. Pinterest is 67 million again. And we have the LinkedIn, that is 62 million. Whereas Snapchat, we have 29 million and Twitter users are 13 million. Next, now, what are the do's of social media? What are the do's of social media, as in the advantages of social media? As you all said that you all use social media, right? Now, let us see what are the do's of social media. The very first one, to have a complete and an active social profile. You should have a complete and an active social profile. If you are there on Facebook, it should be the profile that you're making, it should be complete. It shouldn't be incomplete. And you should be well active. Your account should be active. Okay? That should be the thing. Next is do prioritize your network. Okay? You should prioritize your network. Okay? If you have many friends in connection with you, you should give priority to your network. To entertain and inform your audience and interact. Okay? To entertain and inform your audience and interact. Do practice organic promotion. So if you want to do any promotion, you can do it through social media and spread positivity. Now, when I say spread positivity, what do I mean? If you want to, put a post on social media, say Facebook or Instagram, something, okay, which would make somebody's day, somebody's morning beautiful. You can spread some positive message. So when somebody reads that particular message, he or she will also feel good. He or she, her entire day will be good. One positive message can make somebody's day positive. Okay, so that is the thing. A social media can play a very important role when it comes to do's of social media. Do regular updating of your profiles. Do your regular updating of your profiles across your network. So if you want to do any updation, you can do it. Don't keep it incomplete. Your profile that you have made, maybe on Facebook, maybe, okay, on Twitter, whatever it is. Okay, you should update your profile. Am I audible?
Yes,
Am
ma'am.
I audible? Yes. Next one. Now, what are the advantages? Some more advantages of social media. As you all know, what could be another advantages you must be having in your minds, right? Can anybody tell me that in the chat box, excluding this do's of social media, the ones which you have in your mind, what are the advantages? You can write in the chat box. Yes, come on. Advantages of social media, excluding the ones which I've told you all now, which I've explained now. Yes. Easy communication. Yes. Santosh sir says easy communication. Through social media, we're able to, communicate easily. In case of business, it helps in promotion. Very correct. In case of business, it helps in promotion. Archana ma'am says you can spread business across. Yes, very correct. Very correct. Okay. So business is through business promotion also, we can make use of social media. News, any news if we want to know, we get to know first on social media, then on our channels, TV channels, isn't it? So news, it gives latest, up to date and relevant news to us, okay, through social media. Health, when it comes to health, social media improves health consciousness. Any health related videos, okay, we find it, on YouTube, isn't it? We find it very much interesting and we watch it, and similarly we share it to our friends as well, isn't it? So health, social media improves health consciousness also. Business, as you all have told me, social media helps business promotion. If you want to promote your business, okay, and if you want to reach out to many people, then social media plays very important role. Education, lot many social media platforms we have to support education. A small child, when clicks on Google, he will find n number of videos related to the topic that he want to surf on. Yes, by one click the child will know what is the meaning of so and so. Okay, so can anybody tell me which are the education related platforms we have on social media? Education related platforms. Yes, Vedantu app, very correct. Byju's, very correct, Sahil. Yes, we get online trainings. Vedantu app and Byju's, okay, they are the two most important apps, that is the social media platforms on YouTube that we have. The children, see this, okay, and accordingly they are benefited. So education also is very helpful for, social media plays very important role in education as well. Hiring career, companies hiring employees via social media, yes, this is done, and there is one social media platform by which the hiring of the employees is done. Which is that, social media platform? Can anybody tell me? Yes, which is that social media platform wherein, Indeed, yes, Indeed, and one more. Yes, LinkedIn. Yes, very correct, Sahil. Very good. It's the LinkedIn, wherein you should have your LinkedIn profile. Okay, everything related to you, education, where you're working, your currently where you're, having, doing your job. That everything is written on this. That is your LinkedIn profile. Okay, by which you are also hired through this LinkedIn account. All right. Investigation. Social media is an extra edge in investigation. When it comes to science and research, social media is a new encyclopedia. Do you all believe? Yes, social media is new encyclopedia for the new techno-savvy kids nowadays. Yes. Yes, the President Sir says yes, Naukri is one of Naukri.com. Yes, very correct. So social media is a new encyclopedia when it comes to, science and research. Next, we'll proceed further. Now let us see don'ts of social media. What are the don'ts of social media, as in the disadvantages? So far we have seen the advantages. Now let us see the don'ts of social media, that is the disadvantages of social media. Anything has its advantages and its disadvantages, isn't it? The very first one, when you're using social media, any social media platform, don't use poor grammar and spelling. Don't use poor grammar. Why am I saying that? Don't use poor grammar and spelling. What is the reason behind it? Is when you post anything on your social media account, if your whole sentence or the para that you have typed in, it's not grammatically correct, the same message will be sent, that is read by many of the people, right, who are there in your friend list. Okay, so the same message will be delivered to all your contacts, and the spelling that you have made wrong, that will be delivered to each and everybody, and it will be considered as correct. So before posting, make it a point that you should use the correct grammar, and it should be the spelling that you're writing of each word, it should be correct. Then only make it a point of posting it on your social media platforms. Second, don't create post in all caps. If you want to create any post, okay, create it with a small letter. Don't on the All caps you should not use. Capital letters when you're writing, it doesn't make good impression. Okay, so don't create post in all caps. Don't share the same message repeatedly. You have sent the message first, right? Don't keep on sharing the same message again and again. That you should avoid. If you're doing it, please avoid it. Don't share sadness and fake news. Nowadays, what has happened is in social media, कितें आमी पळयलें न्ही ताजो एक व्हिडिओ केलो धाडलो सगळ्या लोकांक दिसता की हें खरें what is the truth huh if you know the news very well then only you make the video and share it with the other people yes so fake news avoid karat share kara okay don't share sadness and fake news don't believe everything you read on social media जे कितें तूं वाचता न्ही सोशल मिडिया सगळें सत आसता खरें आसता अशें जायना डोंट बिलीव एवरीथिंग यू रीड ऑन सोशल मिडिया खरें आसता ओके पयलीं फायंड आउट करा सारकें आसा मागीरूच पोस्ट करात येस anybody of you who knows the disadvantages excluding these disadvantages which I have discussed now please type in the chat box I'm waiting for the disadvantages from your end am I audible yes I want some of the disadvantages of social media from your end excluding this ones which I have discussed with you Yes, anybody can unmute yourself and tell me also because I'm not getting any messages here. Yeah. Any disadvantages which you know? Come on. You all don't know any of the disadvantages? So strange. Huh? All right. Let us discuss the next ones now. Addiction. People become addicted to social media. Yes, we all become addicted to social media that every now and then, if you see your friends, even your siblings and all, every now and then they are on mobile, either they are on mobile, on laptop, okay, they will be surfing, all the Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, okay. So disadvantage is that people become so much addicted to this social media. That is one of the disadvantage. Communication issues. There are a lot of communication issues. Why? Because feelings are conveyed as emojis here. Okay, on WhatsApp, what we do, feelings are conveyed as emojis. So there is some communication issues. Unless you talk, okay, verbal talk, what happens? The message that you want to send to the other end, sometimes it is not conveyed properly through emojis. So that is one of the disadvantage. That is communication issues are also there because we are using social media. Mental and physical health. We use excessive usage of, the social media leads to health issues. In what ways is, if we continuously use mobile phones or laptop, mobile screen or the laptop screen, obviously what will happen? It will have adverse effect on our health, isn't it? On our eyes as well as our brain. So this is one of the disadvantages. Trustworthiness and reliability is another disadvantage. People losing dependency. Yes, people lose dependency because of, because we are so much addicted to this social media. Because of that, trustworthiness and reliability is another issue that we have. Seeing is believing. Okay, users are forced to believe about social media. Okay, whatever you see on social media, हे खरें आसा. जे दिसता पळय ते बिलीव करता बाबा हे खरें म्हणून. Yes, so this is one of the disadvantage. Universe is on fingertip. Everyone will be a scholar at online. Each and every child will be a scholar at online, but not in real. Why am I saying this? Because we'll be continuously using somebody else's data through social media, okay, online, but when it comes to reality, when I tell the child to come and explain, he'll be unable to explain. But the same which I tell the child to come, and send me some video of so and so topic, okay, he will surf many videos on the internet. Accordingly, he will make his own video or he will explain me. Yes, but when it comes to reality, when I tell the child come and explain, he will be not in a position to explain. So that is what has made the children nowadays very lazy. So this is one of the disadvantage of social media. Data harvesting. Too much we are oriented on data collection. Yes, we are too much oriented on data collection. We get data from everywhere, from Google, many sites. So harvesting of data is done. पण ते डेटा कितपत खरे आसा? What is a truth that nobody looks after? Yes, it's given on the internet. It should be the Bible truth. That is what is understood by each and everybody. So that is one of the disadvantage. Ownership. No one is ready to take the ownership of the content that he or she is sharing on, the internet. Ownership. So no one is taking the ownership. That is one of the disadvantage. And privacy issues. Okay, issues in connection. Okay, with breach of privacy. That is also one of the disadvantages. So we have seen what are the advantages and disadvantages of social media. I hope you more of them in your mind. And for that sake, I'll be doing one activity now. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Am I? Yes. Okay, so now I'll be doing an activity. Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Is my screen visible?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So now I'll be doing an activity wherein I have how many participants we have now? In total, 19 of us. All right. I'll be setting the, creating breakout rooms for everybody wherein, so I have breakout rooms. You'll have to discuss in the breakout rooms in a group, okay, 5 disadvantages and 5 advantages, that is don'ts and do's of social media. And after 5 minutes of the discussion, you are going to come back to the original session, and any one group leader has to, read out the advantages and disadvantages, 5 of them that you'll have discussed. All right. So I have the breakout rooms here. 9 breakout rooms. All right. So I'm assigning each one of y'all. All right. So right now I have 4 breakout rooms. Okay. Now I'm opening all the breakout rooms. You all have to join. All got your breakout rooms? So in a breakout room, you all have to discuss. All right. Have you all discussed? Am I audible? Have you all discussed in the breaking rooms about the advantages and disadvantages of social media? That is do's and don'ts of social media. Yes? Have you all? Have you all done that? I hope you all have done it. If yes, please any one of y'all from each group can unmute yourself and read out 5 advantages and 5 disadvantages, that is do's and don'ts of social media. Am I audible?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes. Any one of you from each group that you all have discussed now can tell me, unmute yourself and tell me any 5 do's and don'ts of social. Yes, from room 1. Any one of you. From room 1, any one of you can read out
Ma'am, from Roman, yeah. The advantage of the social media is like you can connect to new people. Hello,
Yes,
I am
very
audible?
correct.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, you
Magir,
are much audible.
you can learn new things and you can explore new places also.
Yes, very good. You can explore new things. You can learn new things. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, and you can see many places to this through social media. Like, yeah, if you are not able to go to Manali, you can see the reels and watch reels and videos, so you can like take the feel of it.
Yes, 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 yes. Very good.
And
Physically, if you can't go and visit the place, but through social
like,
media, you can view that place. Very correct.
and disadvantage is like anyone can take your photo and just edit and make it someone else. Like,
Yes, yes, yes. There's no, yes, very correct. So that is one of the disadvantage. What else?
and anyone can create a fake account and like play with your, means like play with one another. Like,
Yeah, making fake accounts is one of the disadvantage. Very correct.
yeah, done now.
Done?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good, very good. What is your name?
Ma'am, JC Vijay Kilosar.
Yes, Vijaya, very good. Okay, very good discussion you had in your group. What about the room two, the second group? Any one of you can volunteer yourself and tell me the advantages
Yes, ma'am.
and yeah,
Ma'am, first advantage is a business growth.
yes, business
Uh,
growth.
sec- Second is relating to online educations and training.
Very good. Yes.
Third, like students and all, they can go and search for their projects and assignments. It will be helpful for them.
Hmm.
The fourth one is it helps in communication.
Yes.
And the fifth one is like we can search information online which we have no knowledge of.
Yes. Very good. What about the disadvantages?
Disadvantages is one thing is privacy. There may not be privacy and all.
Very good.
Second is the same as Vijay said. It's about fake accounts.
Hmm.
And the third is addiction, which most of the younger generation has right now.
Hmm.
The fourth are some health problems like weak eyesight and all.
Very good.
Mental health problems.
Yes. Yes. Very good. What is your name?
I'm Sahil. Junior is Sahil.
Side. Yes. Yes. Side. Very good. Very good. Side. What about the third group, room three? Anyone can volunteer yourself. Next groups who had the discussion among them, can any one group leader can tell me the do's and don'ts of social media?
Yeah, can I speak from group three?
Yes.
Yeah, most of the points are covered in by group one and group two, but there are some few points like advantages of social media that we can have the health session, have yoga sessions where people get lazy to get up early in the morning and go outside to do the exercise. But due to online sessions, they are able to do yoga and other exercises. So
Yes,
obviously,
very correct.
online shopping can be done when you get the more information on Google and other media. Online shopping can be done, and
Yes.
obviously a business growth. Disadvantages again, like it's very bad for the today's new generation when we say the children are getting addicted and no physical activities for them. More than speaking, they use only emojis. And these are the few disadvantages of social media. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Over to you.
Yeah. Very good, Santosh sir. Anybody from another group can volunteer yourself and tell me the do's and don'ts of social media? Any one of you who knows who has discussed? All right. Nobody? All right.
Ma'am, most
So,
of the ma'am, yeah,
yes, yes.
ma'am, most of the points are covered actually.
Yeah, yeah. Most of the points are covered. We can go forward.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. Now, when I say online, we should be safe on social media. What is safe? Speak to somebody if you need any help. S stands for speak to somebody if you need any help to online. A stands for ask. Ask an adult before going online. If you're going online, you should ask, take a consult of an adult before going online. Friends. Friends. F stands for friends are real people to know. We know. Okay. Friends are the real people we know. E stands for enjoy, play, have fun, and at the same time, stay safe. Now, when I say stay safe on social media, don't share any personal information. If you have your Facebook account, if you have your Twitter account, don't share any personal information. If you share, what will happen? The third person will get the information and he might, make use of it in a different way. So you should be safe on social media. Don't share any personal information. Set up your security questions. You have the settings, wherein you have your privacy settings in the social media. You should make yourself safe. Okay. Be aware of fake friend accounts. Nowadays, it is very common. Okay. One of your friend, they who know you very well, they make fake friend accounts. Okay. And they try to, put all the friends from your account into his or her account. Okay. That is a fake account is being made. So you should be very much careful, of all this. Different passwords. You should set different passwords for different platforms. Suppose one password you have for your FB account, the same password should not be carried on to your Instagram account. It should be different. And even when you're setting up the passwords, it should contain the capital letters, small letters, some numbers as well. So it should consist of all the mixture of all the words, all the digits, alphabets as well. All right. Know what your digital footprint is. You should know what your digital footprint is, and think before you click on any of the links. Before clicking on any of the links when you're using social media, think before it. Yes, in this way, you can be safe while using any of the social media platforms. I hope you all will, follow all these tips that I've told you. Some more social media tips. Track when you're using social media, track your online time. You don't have to be so much addicted to the social media that every now and then use social media. No, track your online time. Okay, set some time that yes, I'm going to sit for so and so minutes, for so and so minutes on Facebook, maybe Instagram. Okay, track your online time. Remember the phone. Okay, go outside, limit your membership, prioritize your things, give importance to the things that you have in your life, not only social media, you have other things as well, isn't it? So prioritize your things. Remove the cell phone apps. If your cell phone is getting hanged, try to remove the apps. Okay, so in this way, these are some of the social media tips that I've given you. Before you post anything on social media, think, is it true? Whatever you're posting, is it true? H, is it helpful? Okay, is it helpful? I, is it inspiring? N, is it necessary? Whatever you're posting, is it necessary? And K, is it kind? Okay, so henceforth, when you will be, going on Instagram or any of the social media platform, see to it that before you post, you should think of all these 5 questions. T, H, I, and K. Any questions from your end? Yes? Any questions from your end about from this today's sessions. We have seen what is social media, okay? What are the, don'ts and do's of social media, how to be safe on social media, all that we have discussed today. And we had also done one activity based on it. Anything from your end, if anything you didn't understand, questions you have, you can please ask me. Unmute yourself and ask me, or else you can write on the chat box any question that you have in your mind. Yes, any questions? That's it from my end. Thank you. Thank you all. Over to you, President Sir. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am, for the wonderful session on do's and don'ts of social media. I
Thank
would request any participant to give a feedback. No, not questions, then at least a feedback. Any two participants who can give a feedback for today's session. Any members? I guess members are thinking about how not to use social media.
Yeah.
Okay, we had the most active members like Sahil Avasti.
Yeah, he's the one who actually
Yeah.
gave most of the answers.
Any members who wants to give a feedback?
Sahil, can you please give feedback from your end?
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Ma'am, the session was actually knowledgeable. Like we as youngsters, we go on using Instagram or Facebook or whatever social media app it is. We don't realize how our time is wasted in that.
Very
So
correct.
with this, I hope I learn something and I prioritize my time and keep a timing to use the social media and not use it all the time.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Great. Thank you so much, Sahil. I would like to hear from our dynamic member Sujay Rao, if he can give us some inputs on the session. Sujay Rao. I think so. Sujay is a bit busy. Any other member?
I want one group photo, President Sir.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I have requested Sai sir to do it. I would
Yeah.
request all the members to on your cameras when Sai sir will instruct us. Before we close this session, we'll take a group photograph. Uh, but before that, anyone else, I am calling out again. Anyone else who wants to who wants to give a feedback? Our IPP sir, Sunil sir.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Yeah. Session was very good with the activities, and it was something not the normal sort of session where we have just a discussion. So she has taken a lot of pains and a lot of insight and in-depth study she has done. And thanks for giving us knowledge about social media, since it's something which on a day-to-day basis we are using. It is something that we all look forward to, and we hope that you become a better trainer, and you are able to give more lectures to JCI Vaskar. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, IPP sir. Once again, I would like to thank all the members And today's trainer for today, the provisional zone trainer of JCI India Zone 11, JCIHF Pranita ma'am. Sincere gratitude to all the for a wonderful session. It was I personally I felt it like I was listening to I was in a school. To be honest, you really proved to be a very good teacher. And eventually, I would wish you all the best. To grow as a trainer, zone trainer, and climbing up more training ladders. I would request, yeah, that's it from our end. I would request you to give the closing remarks before we wind up.
Yes, yeah, thank you, President Sir. It was really nice, within a very short period of time, President Sir, allowed us to take the training. It was so nice of you, President Sir, and it was a wonderful training. Many of y'all, gave good answers to my questions whenever I asked the question, maybe in the chat box, or unmuted yourself and answered the question. It was really good. I thank JCI Vasco, for conducting this training. Okay, yeah, thank you so much. God bless you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for the session. I now request Sai sir, before we close this session, I request Sai sir,
Please.
yeah, to take a screenshot of the screen. I request all the members to to show your face, show your lovely faces. Yeah.
All the lovely faces are visible now.
Yeah. Okay, Sai sir will give a count.
Yes. On count of 5, we'll take a click. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wait. Don't hold. Don't go. Wait. Let me check. Just one more, please.
Okay.
On count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hopefully it is taken.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for the picture. I, JC Shushant Pengulekar, the president of JCI Vasco, would hereby adjourn this session on do's and
It
don'ts.
is followed with my session.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes. We are continuing with the next session right now. Sorry, I thought it was my bad.
No,
We
it's fine.
would
It's okay.
continue the session now. I guess yes. We will continue with the next session, that is time and priority management session by
Krishna Mountain.
our very own zone governing board member, JFM Sai Krishna Mandrekar sir. I would request you all to please hold on for 1 minute, please.